Spider-Man and the Punisher, they're basically a couple of characters that sit on opposite ends of the vigilante spectrum. One's a dude that shoots webs, and the other's a guy who shoots people. So what happens when these two characters come face to face? Spider-Man is surprised when he sees the helm of a Mysterio imposter suddenly crack from a rifle bullet. Who dares? At first, the wall crawler thinks that the bullet was intended for him, but when he turns around, he knows that this sniper was targeting the fake supervillain in front of him, Frank Castle. The Punisher has come for Mysterio. For a moment, Spider-Man worries that the fake Mysterio's gas dulled his senses earlier, which explains why he wasn't able to detect that the deranged gun-toting anti-hero was right behind them. Still, the web slinger springs into action when he sees the Punisher cock his gun back, preparing to strafe the supervillain. Move! The fake Mysterio ultimately takes this opportunity to escape, and with his prey gone, Spider-Man decides it's time to humble this trigger-happy maniac. Punisher, you've interfered with my plans for the last time, and you're letting him get away. Little does Frank Castle know that this Spider-Man isn't the mostly temperate, quippy Peter Parker under the mask. It's actually Otto Octavius, who at this moment has assumed the Spider-Man identity. And as you'd expect, Spidey-Ock shows no mercy to fools who interfere with his job as New York's new, not-so-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. So he greets the Punisher with a cracking soccer kick straight to the jaw. Shouldn't you be in a cage with the rest of the animals? I still have work to do. And killing Mysterio is on your list? Yes. Just like it should have been on yours years ago. Of course, Spider-Man doesn't take kindly to Punisher's remarks, but to Frank's credit, he was actually just biding his time to detonate a tap he set for the wall crawler. Flashbangs explode simultaneously around Spidey-Ock, which overloads his senses and causes the web slinger to recoil in agony. And just to add insult to injury, the Punisher steps on Spidey's throat before telling him something along the lines of, "The vigilante life ain't for you, son." Moments later, Spider-Man recovers and chastises himself for falling into Frank's trap. But he remembers he has a job to do, so he makes quick work of recapturing Mysterio, not to mention bodying Hobgoblin shortly before that. But, just like before, the Punisher interferes with his efforts. And, at this point, Spider-Man has had enough of Frank's crap. For the second time today, ladies and gentlemen, it's Punisher humbling time, and Frank knows that he can't pull the same cheap trick he did earlier, because this time the wall crawler is more ticked off than a junkyard dog. Oh, you and I need to have a talk, Castle. Now we gotta give credit to Frank Castle here. Other heroes and villains would have just taken the L the moment Spider-Man curb stomped him, but Punisher shows that he still has some fight in him. Bad move, Frank. Bad move. And I told you to walk away from this. This life, it's either in you or it's... It goes without saying that Spider-Man is cooking right now, as he slams the Punisher towards a wall like the ragdoll that he is. Do you really want to see what's in me? And the web slinger's not done, as he peppers Punisher with webbing to make sure his murdering ass listens to what he's about to say. You need to realize this. The line you mentioned earlier, the one I crossed, that line was the only thing keeping me from killing you. Yeah, Frank, you better listen, you psycho. I could have taken you down any time I wanted. Maybe part of me realized that what you were doing was right. But any sense of justice, any sense of pity I had for you, as of right now, it's gone. And in one of the most mafioso moves that Spider-Man has ever done, it doesn't even take one more punch for the wall crawler to put the Punisher in his place. Here's your new reality, Frank. You don't get in my way, I won't get in yours. Understand? At that moment, all the Punisher can do is scowl and realize that he's not dealing with your daddy's Spider-Man anymore. Hell, and after that, the web slinger doesn't even provide him the courtesy of freeing Frank Castle from his webbing, as Spidey swings away knowing that he just made a chump out of one of Marvel's most dangerous vigilantes. Now, that's some textbook humbling right there. And as Spider-Man swings away from the scene, all the Punisher can do is have an internal monologue, and a delusional one at that, thinking he'll stand a chance against this all-new, all-pissed-off version of the arachnid-themed superhero. Hell, Spidey might even force Frank into calling him Sir the next time the wall crawler puts him in his place. Whatever it was that changed Spider-Man's worldview on dealing with criminals, I approve. which is something that before now he would never want. And if he goes too far over the edge, I'll be waiting. Well, excuse you, Mr. Punisher. You're going to be waiting? Yeah, keep believing that. Because the only thing coming your way after you wait is another solid ass beaten from Spider-Man. And next time, we're pretty sure he's not going to be as charitable as he is now. What do you think, guys? Who do you think would win in a one-on-one, no-holds-barred fight between Spider-Man and the Punisher? How do you think it'll go down? Let's chat about it in the comments section. And if you like this video, please feel free to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on all your notifications for more amazing comic book goodness. We'll catch you soon, only here at KRTV Marvel.